Hello, good afternoon, amazing female entrepreneurs. I'm Sabine Matharu. I'm a business startup and growth strategist. And today I would like to talk to you about your daily non-negotiables when you are building a 6 and 7 figure business. This is not only what I've been using to build my 6 figure business, but also what my clients are using. And of course, all the other people that are building large businesses actually need to have these steps in place. And quite often, we are getting tangled up into sort of shiny object syndrome. And I'd like to give you some tools today and perhaps even some sort of guidelines as to how you can actually eliminate some of things and really understand what is important in your business and what's not important as to what is going to drive results and what's not going to drive results. And of course, one of the other items that I'm going to just shed some light on is like there are so many puzzle pieces that we believe we need to have in place, how they actually function together and how to make them work like clockwork. So that's what I'm going to share with you. If you would like some more information, I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can actually download some of this. I have put together a bit of a toolbox, and this one is called Success Habits. Okay, so setting daily success habits obviously is extremely important, but you're probably going to ask me, well, what are these success habits? What are the things I should be doing and how am I going to be doing it? And of course, through the situations that we've been having in terms of the lockdown, COVID, I've been homeschooling, success habits have kind of gone out the window for a bit. So now I'm just going back and refocusing and reminding myself, what did I actually do post, when the kids were in school and I had my routine and I was really, really in flow. And so I'd like to help you to understand what those particular ideas are. So there's no hard and fast rule because all of us have different um, and let's say habits or habits that we've already formed, but there are probably some things we can actually tweak and have a look at. Okay. So what I would start with, and if you're listening in and if you have questions, please let me know. I'll come back and obviously answer them. So let me know in the chat if you have a habit, a daily habit that you're doing, like something that is something like a non-negotiables list. These are the things that I'm going to do for myself and for my business on a daily basis without a fail. So if you have that in place, please let me know and maybe share what's on that list. So, well, the way I came to my own list basically is to look at 3 different categories of activities. I'm quite a sort of analytical mind, having been in project management, leadership type of situations or roles before in my past. So I actually love looking at different sort of strategies and pulling them together. So one of the things I realized, there are 3 different categories of activities that we should be doing every single day in our businesses, right? So perhaps you can start with just writing down what I'm actually doing. Quite often we may go on Facebook and we may be scrolling on Facebook for many, many hours, maybe, right? Without actually reminding ourselves what we should be doing on Facebook, right? So this could be one of the things. So one of the categories definitely is your sales activities. Okay, so we could give it, if we gave it a color, sales activity would be blue. Okay, so we have a blue category, a red category, which is revolving around admin and sort of reactive kind of things that we tend to do, like responding to emails or messages that actually kind of disrupts the flow of things that we were doing. So these are the red activities. And the third category is your black activities. Black activities are those that where you actually have time to nourish yourself as a person, where you connect with potentially your strategy for your business, where you develop new ideas, where you are creative. Okay, so we have blue category, which is all about developing new sales, developing new networks, new conversations, having sales calls. It's that kind of activity. Okay, so knowing these 3 buckets, perhaps have a look at what you actually do, maybe record it over a week as to, right, how much time do I spend and what are the activities I'm actually doing in each of these categories. Okay, so So let's go deep into each of these categories so you know where they're going to be sitting and what the percentage should be like when it comes to doing these sort of categories. Because quite often I know that a lot of on female entrepreneurs are actually struggling with not doing enough sales in the day. So it's about getting some of that activity back into your day through actually doing this exercise. So if you find yourself doing a lot of red categories of stuff, like it could be emails, it could be messenger, it could be any sort of admin things. And you know what? Quite often we do niggly things, which is really awful. And I see it myself as well. I'm like, oh, I see it and there's an error on my sales page. I go and check, change it, or I'll go in and I edit a picture. So in the grand scheme of things, the question is it going to bring you big sales like tomorrow? Of course, it's amazing to have all the stuff ready, but really think about it in terms of priority. So it helps perhaps put some time together for, where you want to organize yourself and do the red activities like dealing with emails. So, for example, I only have about 2 or 3 slots where I am opening my emails and responding because I do know that I'll just be very, very distracted all the time if I was on email or messenger in between. So these are my red activities, and so I bundle them and I do them sort of one like 10, 15 minutes in the morning, then I have a sort of a lunch, and then in an afternoon again. So whatever, however it fits you in your sort of day, you want to just maybe think about, right, how often do I go and check my emails and sort of reacting to the things and then I'm being interrupted. And I think that's the whole thing about potentially protecting some of the time that you have to do some more creative stuff and to do real tangible things that you can do in order to move your business forward. So let me know if that's kind of resonates with you, because that's quite often one of the major things that stops us from doing the things that we know we should be doing in our businesses every single day. We should know we should be, be more visible, showing up, sharing, doing this, that, and the other, selling, right? So how can we create that space in the first place in order not to go into down that route of procrastination? So let's look at, so we've got category admin. Okay, so have a look at when you're actually doing this stuff and how often you're actually getting disrupted in the day. Then the next category is your sales category. Like how much time do you really spend on a daily basis? Are you consistent when it comes to showing up? Are you consistent adding value? Are you consistent connecting with new people? And of course, sometimes you may be also doing Facebook ads. Obviously, that also counts when it comes to new sales development. But then sometimes you may be actually focusing on a organic strategy. So that's about posting in other people's group, connecting with other people directly on Messenger, adding value, maybe sending an email out to your email list. So what are the things that you are doing in this arena to actually connect and have people coming into your sales pipeline? Are you doing something every single day? Or is that something that you're sort of pushing in the back burner? And I think this may not just be you. This is a lot of things. A lot of times people, especially women, where we're actually pushing this to the last thing. It's like, okay, we want to do the easy, the nice things because selling is going to maybe push us out of the comfort zone, and we may get a no, and we may feel rejected, and all these kind of thoughts. And potentially is the reason why we don't do it. So it's really a stepping stone for you to actually get into that mode of, thinking, well, hang on, if I'm selling more, I can actually make so much more impact in the world and people will need to hear from me. They need my services. So show up with love, show up with that, in that mindset of actually, I want to add value. That's really a good way to think about those activities. What else have we got in the blue activities? So um, creating sales conversations, as I said, sales calls. Obviously, do you have in your diary? So I have in my diary, I have blocked um, 1 or 2 hours a day just for sales calls. So I can always have these sales conversations. So they're just there. Okay. And adding new contacts, as I said, showing up, writing emails, writing maybe blogs, doing a Facebook Live. So these are all activities that will, eventually lead to some sort of sales. So these are the blue activities. Now, if you think about red, blue, and black activities, and I'll tell you what the black is in a moment. I mean, obviously, the red activities, we don't want that much of it because that's all admin and potentially being disrupted. And of course, we have to do it because obviously there are messages and emails to be responded. But obviously, it may not be urgent to do this. So prioritize your blue, your sales activities before you do the red activities. And the black activities, finally, it's all about your personal development. It's potentially doing some energy work, the me time, the rejuvenation, but also it could be about thinking about strategy and doing sort of not working in your business, but working holistically on your business and developing new things, new products. So that's where potentially the blue strategies and the blue activity pool and the black activity pool actually kind of merge a little bit, because obviously when we are creating new programs, when we have ideas that we want to put out there, obviously we want to make new sales as well. This is why it's so important to create this space, the different spaces in our diary to cater for all of the three different activities. So blue, which is the sales activities. We've got the red activities, the admin type of things, and the ad hoc. And then we have all the black, the long-term activities on yourself, on holistically on your business. Um, so what do you think? How much time, or percentage-wise, if we had 100%, like each day, what would you allocate for the red activities? So if you want to take a guess, again, there is no right or wrong, but obviously I would allocate the least amount of time to red activities, right? Maybe about 20%, and then the remainder, 40% and 40% blue, 40% black activities. So that's really how I'm structuring my day. So it's red, 20% admin, messengers and things like this. And the blue activities, taking calls, reaching out, that's 40% of the time that I have available. And then the other 40%, it's about me time. Now, I must admit, in lockdown, the black activities, the me time was actually squeezed. So now I'm really going back into making that time for myself again, because I realized how important it is. So I hope you found this useful. This is just one of the steps. This is basically step 2 when it comes to really making your business work and building that 7-figure business on that roadmap, because there are basically, from my perspective, 9 major steps that one has to actually go through in order to get to a level where they can scale, where they have offers that really convert, where they know who their avatar is, where they can find the people and all of that. So I do have a 9-step roadmap. And as I said, this is like step 2 of the roadmap. And if you click into the link in the description, you will be able to actually go and view that roadmap and download that entire roadmap, because I do like to give that sort of entirety to my audience, and really showcase what it really takes and what order the events need to take place as well. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this. And there is another date I want to mention, which I've completely forgot, but on the 29th of March, I am doing a free masterclass, and I'm going through the entirety of the 9 steps, and we're doing an audit together, a business audit of the 9 steps. So if you would love to have an invite to my masterclass, please message me directly. I might go back and just add it to the description. So if you're watching the replay, it should be there, and you can register there directly as well. This has been hugely popular because having a roadmap in your business and knowing where the gaps are and where you need to focus is super, super important. And some of you may already have a business, you've already been running, but me may be stuck somewhere, and it's like, okay, you want to unlock that next level. So we will actually do that audit together on the 29th of March, which is it's going to be a 2-hour masterclass. So it is free. So do come and join, and I'll make sure I'll grab that link. And if you know anyone else who might be interested to come along and really take that business to the next level and learn everything about this direction, and putting their roadmap in place, please share it with them too, tag them, and I look forward to seeing you again. Same time, same place. This is my regular show, and yeah, let me know what you're going to be implementing, and how you're going to dissect your red, blue, and your black activities and make a non-negotiable list. So every single day, you know what you're doing in your business. You know you not don't have to feel guilty at the end of the day or working on weekends, because you know you are doing the right things in the right sort of order in your business to move forward big time. So have a wonderful week, and we'll see you soon.